Hello everybody, I'm Nikki, Master Herbalist and Complementary Health Therapist and Lecturer since 1995. This Living Naturally, Loving Life Self-Sufficient Herbalism course is offered via the Patreon platform. Now this is very simple and easy to use. Within Patreon there are different tiers for each learning area. Now for this complete course, so that you receive everything on a monthly basis, everything connected and contained within this course, this level is the top tier. It's the Living Naturally Loving Life top tier on my Patreon page. To gain access to each part every single month, all you need to do is log on to your email address and simply download the course package. What makes this course unique is the Herbal Wisdom Workbook, and I'm going to guide you through the full contents of what you can receive as part of the Self-Sufficient Herbalism course every single month. So, as well as the interactive videos of herbal medicine production, the herbal alchemy, behind the scenes footage, the on location, the audios, and the full colour printable files, you will also receive every single month a 55-page herbal wisdom workbook. I'm going to guide you through and give you a sneak preview of what this Herbal Wisdom Workbook contains, and I think you'll be rather pleased. So we move through the formative pages here in this Herbal Wisdom Workbook, and I start with a note from myself, giving you a little bit of background of why I developed my interest in herbal medicine. It was actually in 1995 that herbal medicine found me when I was on holiday, and it was the date of my first wedding anniversary, and I suffered a transient ischemic attack, which is also known as a mild stroke. I was 25 at that time, and I was undergoing my university degree, and it was quite a shock to the whole of my body. However, I decided to turn my back on the pharmaceutical industry and look into natural remedies and other forms of healing modalities to get myself back on track and to instigate a pattern or a series of deep self-healing and awareness. And herbal medicine, Reiki, and reflexology allowed me to instigate this pathway. So it enabled me to learn lots about my personal life, why the TIA had happened, and how I was reacting to that. And most importantly, how I could instigate and implement my own path of personal sovereignty into holistic health and wellness. And since setting out on this path over 25 years ago, I've helped literally thousands of individuals take responsibility for their own health and well-being, not just on a physical level, but also emotionally and spiritually too. So let's take a look at the other areas that this Herbal Wisdom Workbook contains. So on this page, we identify the herbal profile charts and all what the profile charts contain. So where the herb is grown, how to harvest it, what to look for, what conditions it's used to treat, the biological actions, what parts of the herb are used, the life cycle, and the storage of this particular herb. And moving down, there's additional course information about how Patreon works, about the tier that you will have subscribed to do this course, and the fact that you can step out of this course and rejoin at any time you wish, giving you confidence and personal freedom. And here, your monthly Herbal Wisdom Workbook. Now, I've put this page in because it's very important. It's keeping your commitment. Well, you might have noticed that when you start anything, you've got very good intentions at the beginning. Yet after a few weeks or months, you might find that your attention span wanes. Then a year's passed, 2 years pass, and you think, well, I've achieved absolutely nothing when I could have committed to doing the course and achieve professional certification. Well, as a psychologist, I have more than a little inside knowledge as to the answer why your intention and your attention may wane throughout a course. So I've decided to implement my experience in this area to keep your mind focused and committed. So, as well as covering the vast array of herbs as beneficial medicines and how to create and use them, this course has this accompanying personal development workbook, which is incorporated in this Herbal Wisdom Workbook. And in a nutshell, it will help you to capture, create, commit, and succeed. Now, also contained within this workbook are the unique Herbal Wisdom Worksheets. These help you to identify personal evolution. It enables you to work in complete synergy with the botanical kingdom to empower your thoughts, understand your feelings, and to engage fully with a specific herb every single month through the vast array of stimulating and personal interactive exercises that form part of this Herbal Wisdom Workbook. You can then become your own herbal health practitioner with confidence. So, how do you use this workbook? Well, it's a heartfelt compendium each month to create your own botanical herbal wisdom workbook. We're stepping back into the old ways and forging our own magical herbal grimoire for health, healing, well-being, and wisdom. We're walking the path of our ancestors to unveil botanical magic of wayside plants, uncover enchanting herbal folklore, and identifying the botanicals of growing where you live, and record the findings in written word in this your own Herbal Wisdom Workbook. By the end of this course, this workbook will provide a comprehensive and invaluable source of experiential and personal wisdom for you to refer to time and time again, and for you to keep forever. Now, I'm a druid and I work with the old ways. I incorporate the wisdom of the ancestors. Because if you think about it, modern medicine has only been in existence between 80 and 100 years. People of the old ways, our ancestors, the wise women of villages, used plant medicines and local botanicals growing in the hedgerows around them to heal themselves and also the people of their villages. Now, these wise women worked closely with herbs. They didn't just have jars of herbs on shelves. They grew and nurtured them. They harvested them, dried them, experimented with them to see what they could and could not do, all the while writing down their notes for future reference in a dedicated book of botanical experiential herbal magic, a grimoire, a little like this Herbal Wisdom Workbook. So as we move down the pages throughout this workbook, we can see that there's different elements of connecting with herbs, your personal connections. What have you noticed about the herb? The petals, the leaves, the shape, the texture, the aroma. How have you connected with it this month? This is all part of your experiential wisdom. There's a worksheet here which is Herbal Connection Summary. How have you connected with it? So we then move down to the herbal folklore and magic, the old ways. So this is identifying how our ancestors would have worked with each herb, discovering it, how you have identified it growing in your own area, the research in terms of folklore surrounding the herb, its magical name, the purposes, the seasons, the cycle, when it's used in terms of magic, and also how you can implement that area into your life. And moving on even further to herbal alchemy, medicine making. This is where throughout this course we will be covering and experiencing the creation or the formulation of making many herbal medicines for your self-sufficient herbal medicine chest. And in this section we cover the types of medicine that you're making, what you will require, the formulation process, things that you could have done differently, identifying your conclusion, identifying self-administering of the herbal medicines, how that's made you feel emotionally, physically, spiritually. And the next section is creating herbal simples in the forms of teas and brews. Next section is your self-development package. You can do it. So this presents your life challenges at the moment, what you're doing to overcome them, your future goals and achievements, identifying any negative areas, your monthly positive areas, and developing a present time that will go to make a productive and rewarding future. And section 9 is a success tracker. This will track the success of your herbal medicine learning and underpin the foundations of becoming a successful self-sufficient herbalist. So there are a variety of worksheets that identify how you've worked with herbs, what have you taken, how has it made you feel throughout the whole month, any other forms of relaxation, meditations, connections, and your new story, the brand new story that you're going to write to develop and help you enhance your whole future in self-sufficient herbalism. So remember, this is a diploma course. It's undertaken by a Patreon. This is just one element of the whole course package. So included in this course is this Herbal Wisdom Workbook, but also a variety of video footage telling you and explaining how you can make a variety of herbal medicines that we will be covering throughout this complete course. You will be able to download colour PDF charts, listen to audios, come on locations with me, and I'm hoping to do some live interactive sessions if I can fathom out how to do so, but that's an extra and it's further along down the line. So to join this professional diploma course, head on over to Patreon, which is www.patreon.com/livingnaturallylovinglife, and look at the tiers. This tier is the top tier at £39 per month. And remember, it is a certificated diploma course in self-sufficient herbalism. I look forward to you joining me. Take care, much love and many blessings. Stay free, everybody.